see. How is everybody? See if I can pull up some comments. I don't know why it always says we're going to make a summer flyer. We're not making a summer flyer. There it is. What we're going to make, it says we're making a summer flyer, but we're not. We are going to make a Santa Claus. Kind of like this one here. I made this one just to make sure I could do it. And it was easy, and I used 4-inch ribbon. So, today we're going to make another one. Now, there's something that I like to do. I like mine to fit like over a Coke bottle. So, I'm going to make my Santa long enough. The ribbon, so that it will fit here, so then it'll be long. So, what I do to figure out, I know my head's going to be right here, so I'm going to take this and take it about down there, and then I'm going to measure this to see how long it needs to be. It needs to be 13 inches is what I want for it to go on that. So, when you get a Santa Claus kit, they come on the site. It might look like this, but I'll tell you what I've been doing to make sure that they don't break. I've started taking and unwrapping them in bubble wrap, and I put them in a little bag, and I bubble wrap in their little hands, and you get everything wrapped in bubble wrap. So, and then even the instructions comes with it. So that's how I am shipping them out. You can get these on my Etsy store, Down Home Crafty Things. You can get the angels. You can get, I've got my ribbon for the angels. And then I've got this type of ribbon for the angels. So, what we're going to do, let's get to it. Let's make Santa Claus. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing? Everybody say hi when you jump on, so I know you're here. Now, I said I wanted to do 13. This, on this side, goes to 12, so I know I want to go an inch more. I'm going to put the glue gun down on the floor because I don't need it yet. 8, 9, 10. Then I go to the end of my mat. So, that's what we're going to do. And the first piece, I've got it in the floor. You can put it on here. I like it on the floor. So, in this ribbon, it doesn't really, you don't have to, it don't have a front or a back. It's all the same, it looks like. But I still twist it. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to measure it too and go an inch more where it's 13. Take and go down and do a half a twist. When I do the half twist, then I want this to be 13 on this side also. And it's 8 here. 9, 10, or 8, 9, 10, wait a minute. Let's put it here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, I want this to go all the way to the end of my cutting mat. Now, I'm just doing this because I want it to be longer. And then when you get it here, why don't we take and go down so that you can really see what I'm doing here. So you can really see what I'm doing as far as... Hi, Rita. So, I'm making this 13 because I want it to go up on the top of that Coca-Cola bottle. It's a 2-liter bottle. And if you'll just kind of straighten your ribbons as you go, you will not have to fluff. So, now we're going to take this one and we're going to take it all the way over here to the 13. And it goes to about an inch past the board. Then you go down. and you do a half a twist. Y'all seeing this really good? I want to make sure that you can see it real good. Then you take and you go down. Now the instructions, I think, makes it 9 inches. But you are the one that controls how you want to do your Santa Claus. How long you want it to be. And it comes with the instruction book. And you see, I'm just kind of straightening my ribbons out as I go, so that they look the way I want. Then I'm going to do this side. And I'm going to probably put 6. I'll see what it looks like after I put 6 on each side. Because that's what gives you the fullness around the bottom. It's kind of like the angels. The more loops you put on it, the fuller it is. But you're just taking this and just going right down the middle and half a turn. Half a turn. You see that? That's all I'm doing is putting my half turn on it. And you want to have plenty of ribbon to yourself, so that you don't have to fight with your ribbon. Okay, so now this makes 3 on this side. And you see I'm just putting it right down here. And I'm doing a half a twist. You see that? It's a half a twist. Then you take and you go down on the other side. Make sure you're... because I got it on the half a twist. And like I said, we really wouldn't have to do that. And see, I'm just kind of measuring it up to this other ribbon. Let me see. I want to make sure y'all get a good view of this. There. So then you just kind of even it up to the other one. And you're going in between here. You're putting this away. And you're turning this up to get your half. See your half turn? And now this is just 2.5 inch. That was 4-inch ribbon I used on that one. I think these would be really pretty with 4-inch ribbon. Okay, then here's half a twist. And then you just you do this until you have as many as you think you want. Or as full as it's going to be. And I have plenty of ribbon, so I thought they would be alright to do that. So, see, here I am. Here I'm doing a half a turn when I do that. Okay, and we've got 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on each side now. See how it's just laying really, really pretty? And I want it to have quite a few, and I wanted it to be long to go on that Coke bottle. If you have any questions, I don't care to answer. If you get ready to make yours and you have a question, just shoot me a message in Messenger, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. But you just keep taking your ribbon and you keep going back and forth until you get it as full as you want it. And you can kind of look to see how full you've got it. And then, see, I do the half a turn right there. See the half a turn? And then I bring it up. And I do another turn. When I go down, then this side, I do the half a twist. Can you see how I did that? I'm not seeing any comments. But... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now let's just see how full 6 is. Okay? Let's just see how full 6 is. And the way you do that, like I'm going to hold on to this, and I'm going to pull this down here so I can see what it looks like. Hello from Indiana. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Rita. Sarah. Okay, now you see how full this is getting down here? And that's what we want. We want this to be full because we're going to be putting that Coke bottle in between it. It comes with a cone, but I like using a 2-liter Coke bottle is what I like. Okay, and then what we do is now we got to make his arms or his sleeves. So we're going to make those, since we made this 13 inches, we're going to make his arms, let's go 8. I don't want him to have too long of arms. We're going to go 8 inches. 8 inches for his arms is what we're going to go. And I'll show you how we're going to do his arms. They are very, very simple. You just take a little bit of glue. Now we're going to put this one on 8 and go down. Okay, now, if we want him to have big wide sleeves like this, we would do another one just like it and glue them together. Or he could have sleeves that's like this, and I think that would probably be wide enough. But I think what we're going to do, though, is just for the sake, we are going to go ahead and we're going to put, I made that too long. We are going to go ahead and do this twice and glue it together. So then he will have his sleeves will be full and hanging. So, do this twice up here for his sleeves, and then I'll show you how we're going to put the wire in it. Bring it down, and then we need one more. And then we're done with the ribbon. So you bring this down like this, and there is his sleeve. So what I'm going to do is just take and just cut this off. Like that. Okay? So, this right here we know is his sleeves. So we want to make sure that they're even. And what I do, what I figured out that works really good, is I match this up really good, and I take the glue. And I'm going to put just a little bit of glue across down through here so that it kind of holds it together. And then I'm going to put some on this side, because this is the top of his sleeve. Try not to get it on the outside like I just did. But I can pull that off. Okay, there's that one. That's one of his sleeve. Now this is, the underneath sleeve is right here. So then you take and you just go down across. And then stick this together. And he's going to have big sleeves this time. I probably should do one tutorial just like the book tells you to do it. But I had somebody order this one. Was wanting a Santa Claus made out of this. So I thought, okay, we'd do it that way. And I'd make it on live. Because I made that one yesterday. And showed it to several people. And they all want one. And they wanted it different colors. So, and your Santa Claus. I'm going to go to Joann's maybe this evening. And get some more velvet. And probably you could find the velvet ribbon. And make his hat. See, that's all I'm doing is putting glue on the inside. Gluing my ribbon together. And then that one's done. Now let's do this outside one. And then we're going to glue that together and have it be his arm. Because we're going to put wire in him. Now this is wired ribbon. See, and you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just putting just enough glue in there just to kind of, it's not a lot. It's just a little bit enough because it's not enough to make it go through the ribbon. But it's enough to make it go together. Thank you for blessing my page. And if you want to keep this where you can see, if you will save it to your page, or share it to your page, then that way then you can, you'd be able to save it for you. You can go back and look and see how to do it. Now, I'm going to take this wire, and this is 20 gauge wire, and I'm going to measure it twice, because I want it to go, I want it to be where I can put it in there. And I'm going to put his hands on it. So we're going to do it like this. And then I'm going to just twist this around here. Like that. Let me get to, I almost took my scissors. Don't want to do that. Okay, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. And I'm going to turn the end just a little bit right there. And then this one's already turned where it has just a little bit to grab on. You see how that is? Okay. Then what I'm going to do is take my ribbon and I'm going to glue this. I'm going to glue this wire in here. Where then it's on the inside. I'm going to put these two together right here. And this is going to be a sleeve. And I'm just laying that wire in there for right now. Is all I'm doing. Because then once I bend this the way I want his outfit to be. And his hand to come out. But I just want the wire in there for right now. And see, I'm just taking and putting a bead of glue right down. Right on the edge, because I'm making this his outfit, or his sleeve. And you just bring it on down. Like this. Okay? Now, that's going to be his arms. You see how I can bend those now? Well, I'm not going to put his hands on until once I get him shaped. And you can use a zip tie or you can use a piece of wire. It's however you want to do it. Now, you take your zip tie. That one's awful long. I'm going to use a shorter zip tie. We use a shorter zip tie. And you can take and wrap paper or stuff the sleeves. I didn't bring anything in here to do that with. But you can. And it's very pretty when you do that to make the sleeves more puffy. Which I can do that later. I don't have to do it right now. Now, I've got my zip tie around. So I'm going to take it off the Easy Bow Maker. Now, what I'm going to do is take this and I want it to be kind of in the middle. Like this. I'm going to move my zip tie right in the middle. And I'm going to pull it. I'm going to pull it just tight as I can pull it. Because that's what I'm going to set the head on. Like this. Then we're going to take and we're going to bend this down. And you see how full he's going to be? I wanted him to have a full outfit. And he does. He's going to have a real full outfit. And that's what we wanted. And see, you could even bring your Coke bottle up now. And bring it up like this. Because see, that's where I was wanting to set him. Was right on the Coke bottle. And there's his arms. And see, that way then he's all full. See how full he is? Just take and straighten your ribbons down. Just pull them down to where you want them. That way then it covers everything. Okay. Holly Ann, hi Brenda. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, now, you see he's full. I think we need to move this up just a hair so you can see what we're doing now. want you to still be able to see there. Okay, so now what we're going to do, this is our Santa Claus. I'm going to take and I'm going to run this glue on the inside. And I'm going to put quite a bit on there. And then I want to put it up on his shoulder on both sides. And then I'm going to run it across the front. And just fill it full of glue. Okay, then we're going to take our Santa Claus. And I'm going to lift him up off this bottle. And I'm just going to place this right down in between his arms. And let him sit there like that for just a few minutes. And see, you can see how his arms, we're going to bend those the way we want them. But I knew his arms needed to be kind of long because of, as long as I was making his body. So, let's put this back up here. Like this. Straighten his little stuff up. Yeah, I got plenty of ribbon. That's the thing. You want plenty of ribbon so that this would be so cute if you set it on a coffee table and had little presents. Now, I'm fixing his little hands because we ain't got his hands on there yet. And then we're going to be putting, he looks skinny at the top, but we'll make him. Now, remember your thumbs go up. So see, his thumbs is going to go up. What I'm going to do is take and I'm going to fill this up with glue. And then I'm going to put glue on the outside just a little bit around it. Because what I want it to do, I'm wanting it to go on this wire that's on the inside of here. I didn't glue the one. Wait a minute. I'm going to stuck it in my mouth. Can't do that. That would be germy. Okay, that wire got stuck up there. I'm going to unglue it there. That wire got stuck in the glue. There. I got it undone. Now, you take and you just take your sleeve, pull it back just a little bit, stick your wire up in there, then take your sleeve and put him on there with just a little bit of glue. And I want the sleeve to kind of hang. Oops, get back up there. I want him to kind of hang. So there's his little arm. Is how that's going to go. And we still got to put his belt on him, but I'm putting his arms on him right now. Let's just pull this back, and I need to put a little glue on the sides here, right around the top, because it come unglued. And right across there. Now, it's all in how you want to do his sleeves, because you're just making his sleeves, and I'm just doubling the ribbon, is what I'm doing. Okay, so now we've got that. Now let's pull that out so I can take and fill him up. Fill his little hand up with glue. And then put some on the outside so that it'll grab its little coat. And the thumb goes up. Bend that just a little bit. Stick that down in there. Come on, glue. There. There we go. Did he come out? No, he's still in there. He's still in there. Like that. So there is his little arms. The kits are for sale. They are on my website in Etsy. It's Down Home Crafty Things. So then what we do is we're going to take, because we got to make him a waist. And I went to Walmart. Now, I do have different kinds of ribbon. And like I put six on each side of this. 6 loops on each side. Let's see how he looks on a Coca-Cola bottle. I just love him up here on this little Coca-Cola bottle. So now what we're going to do is we're going to figure out about how long this needs to be, because I don't want to waste it. This is, I got it at Walmart. It's just rope. And what I'm going to do is tie, I've got glue all over my fingernails. Yeah, the kits, you can get those on Down Home Crafty Things on Etsy. And I tell you, for the life of me, I don't know how to change Let's Make a Summer Flyer. That's what it says every time when I do a live. And I had the bot, but I don't know how to work it either. But I'm taking a class with Hard Working Mom. Now I'm going to double that so then that the knot looks pretty good. And see, then we frizzle this out. Then we're going to take and we're just going to put this around him. And probably before I tie him off, I'm going to go ahead and put his ribbon that goes around him on him. Let me see something. I don't know if I've got enough there. Let's see. Here. There. I know I've got enough here. Now, what I'm going to do here is just cut this at an angle. Because what we're going to do is drape this down on him. He's going to be draped. And remember, we got to make it as long as he is, because what we're going to do first is we're going to put one where he is draped around his shoulders. Like this. Bring that up because there ain't no sense in wasting. Okay. And then I'm going to tie him off. And the way I like to do the back is I take this and I pinch it and I fold that piece where it covers really good. And like I said, you could use the cone. You can use this cone and not make him as tall. But I wanted this one to be taller. So, we've got this that goes here. And what we're going to do is just take and put a spot of glue right in the back on his shoulder. We put that spot of glue right there. Because we're going to put a couple of layers of this on to make him drape. It drapes down really pretty. To make it really good, look pretty. Okay, so now we've got that much. Now I need to cut this ribbon. Let's see, I want this to go at this angle, I think. No, I want it to go the other way. This way. I have to think twice. That's why I made it a little longer. There. And that makes it prettier like that. And I need to cut this one off just a hair because I made it too long. Okay, now we've got him. He's like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just put just a dot of glue right back here underneath this fold I made so that it stays. Okay? And then I'm going to put a dot of glue on his clothes and one on this velvet. Now I've got glue stringing everywhere. But you just kind of crisscross that there. And there he is like that. Okay, now, we're not done yet. We're not done yet because we still got to tie his belt and we got to put another 2 layers of the velvet. The velvet on him to make him look really pretty. And then I got bells for him to put in his hand. So we're going to take this and we're going to do it again. Thank you, Susan. How are you doing, Miss Susan? Love you too. I have got glue on my fingernails and it's just, I got to get it off. There. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to take this and go back around again. Because we're going to layer this. But I don't want to waste too much of it. Because it's going to get layered this way. And then we'll have one more layer, I think. Let me see. It might take two. We'll just see. Put him up like this. And put this under his beard. He's got such a pretty beard. But you can get these on my Etsy page. And if you save this to your page, then you'd be able to watch how to do it. Now, I am going to be making another one before long. And I'm going to make it just exactly how the instructions said to do it. So then you all can read the instructions and do what it says to do. Okay? So now I'm going to cut this side. Like that. Okay, now I'm looking at him in the back because I want this to go up just a little. Like that. And what I'm going to do is just stick just a little bit of glue. If I can get all this little glue strings off. I'm going to stick just a little bit of glue right up here on his head. So that this will stay. Because I'm going to layer it one more time. So it looks really pretty, and I'll show you what it looks like from the back here in just a minute. And then this goes down like this. And I'm going to try this with 4-inch ribbon and see what it does. Because I bet you 4-inch ribbon, you'd only have to do two layers around there. Okay, so now we have this, like this. Now, that's dry. Now, I want one more layer to go around him. Around the top. One more. One more. I think. See, then this will go over his hat just a little bit. I don't want to waste cutting off no more than what I have to, so... Put him there. Put this there. Put this down through here like this. I want to make sure that I could add one more. I think I will add one more layer. Because you know how they are so pretty when it's just kind of draping around him. I am going to... Let me see what it looks like. Okay, wait just a second. What did I do with my scissors? Here they are. Let me just cut this off. And I want to put one more to see if I need one more. And I think we do, because I think it looks so much prettier. You see how this looks so pretty when you drape them? Yeah, that will do it right there. That will do it. So let me take a little piece of glue and put right here. Because we want it to look full around his shoulders. So let me take and turn him around here. Add just another little piece of glue. And we can change his hat color by putting a different color. I'm going to get some more felt or some more ribbon or velour. Velour is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so there. We've got that marked there like that. And you know how they do that? They do, I'm keeping him on this Coke bottle is what I'm trying to do. Stay up there, old man. Mr. Santa Claus. Now, I'm going to put one more layer, and then we got it. Is there 2 sizes of Santa Clauses? No, there's only one. Angels, there's 2 sizes. But there's only one on the Santa Clauses. And I've made this one really, really tall. Is why he looks like he does. I've made him real, real tall. And that's why I'm needing more ribbon like this. And let me cut him right here because we're getting ready to tie his thing around him. And I'd rather these be too long than not long enough. So then you just take and you put him up here, around his head kind of. Let this go around like this. And I'm going to take and I'm holding it right now. But I'm going to fix him in the back. Because we want him to look pretty from the back also. And you see how this is just kind of draping on there. That light's almost too bright. Let me set him back here. Okay, now. There we go. We got him almost there. Get back up there. Okay, now. I want that where it's kind of draping. Lean back there a little bit. And then we've got this all draping so he don't look little shouldered. And then we take this piece of string, and I'm going to put it right around here. And I'm going to tighten it. I'm going to tighten it like this. I'm trying to put this in because I want one of them to be a little longer than the other when they drain off, or when it comes off. You do it kind of like this. Okay, we've got him, and we want this kind of be drooped. We don't want it tight. Like that. Straighten him up. Straighten his little outfit. Pull this down just a hair. Pull this one down just a hair. First time watching? Well, good, Tracy. Glad to have you. Like I said, if y'all want to make one of these, if you'll just save this to your page. There is his hands. We're going to fix his hands. And then I wanted to put some bells. I thought he could hold some bells. And then you just take these wires and adjust them however you want them. You just adjust your wires how you want them. I'm trying to get his arms the way I want them. Because I want him to hold them, and I want his arms to look good. Well, welcome, Rhonda. First time watching. Came in late. Well, like I said, if you'll save this to your page, you'll be able to watch it. Now, we're going to put this in his hands. I don't know how I want to do it. I want these bells in his hands. I think these bells are so pretty. Let me see. Is that right? Yep. Now, there you go. What do y'all think? What do you think? Then you just go around and you make sure that you've got this the way you want it. And you see I've got it on this Coke bottle. And see, that just kind of drapes over. That light is so bright. I don't know if y'all see that or not. Is that light too bright? Let's bring this up just a little bit so you can see him. Let me see something. That light is bright, bright. I don't think we need it that bright because you can't see his face. There. Okay, you see how pretty he is? He's got a little bit of piece of glue right there in his face. Maybe it's there. And that way you can't see the Coke bottle. You can't see anything. I don't know. I think it might have froze. I don't know what happened here. The comments has went away over here. So, here is this one if you want them to be tall. Let me see. Let me get him back here where you can see without making y'all too drunk. There. There him is. And then this one is on the cone. See, this one's on the cone. And you just place them down over your cone. See how much taller I made this one than that one? Whoops. You got to make sure you put your cone on there right there. And then you adjust your ribbons. And there's his veils. Now, see, so you can make this whatever size you want to make it. It's kind of like the angel. See how big I flared this angel out? I made this the other day. And these are also on sale as the porcelain kit. You get the hands and stuff. You just apply the ribbon. Wished I could see the comments. Let me bring up my phone. Maybe my phone will do it. Because I can't see comments. So, I don't know where it is. I don't know what happened to it. So, all you have to do is save it to your page. And you can make them. I am going to make another one tomorrow. And I'll make it just exactly. There's only one size. But see how you can take the hand and the feet. Or the hands and the head. And make it short or tall. Is the way you can do it. And if I'm going to get some velour or velvet and change the hats. Is what I'm going to do. Well, my Wi-Fi is off on my phone. Maybe that's why I can't get that. I don't know what happened to my computer. It just went out. It was there and then it just quit. But that will be it for today. Now, I'm going to make another wreath after a while. But if you want to follow, you can. We have all this fun stuff. We're going to be making these angels and these Santa Clauses. And you can go to Down Home Crafty Things. And if you'll put 10% on and put in the comments, if you'll put Down Home, you'll get 10% off your order too. Just because you were watching this. So, you all have a good day. And if you have any questions about anything, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer the questions. See you later.